So in this video, I want to talk to you about feeling good when you don't feel right. A lot of people, they get down on themselves, have anxiety, they have all these things happening at the same time, and it's hard to get out of it. Yes, there's the usual therapies you can go to, but here I'm not going to speak about those. You can go and seek help in that regard, but I'm going to speak to you about something that I have experience with and have used, and I feel can benefit you. You see, the reason why you get down on yourself, or you feel bad about yourself, or you feel low, but the reason why you feel that way, there's a physical and there's a spiritual side. There's a spiritual, mental side, and there's a physical side. The physical side, usually it's linked to a weak parathyroid gland and weak calcium utilization. When you're low on calcium, that's one of the effects of it. On the mental, spiritual side, you have to understand something. You don't know who you are. You don't know your true essence. You don't know your entire being. You think you are the body and mind, and you have been taught you are the body and mind, and therefore everything seems real. In matter of fact, you are of divine material. I'm trying to use words that would make everybody understand it without treading on people's feet. But you are of divine material. The world as you see it actually is within you. It's not outside of you. In actual fact, everything that you are seeing or experiencing is not real or is not true. It's an illusion, a real illusion. It feels hard. Everything is real about it. But in the highest sense of the word, it's an illusion. And only those who truly understand themselves will understand what I'm saying. So I don't expect you to understand what I'm saying right now. I'm just going to try and make it easier for you to cope. If you understand that you're not the body and mind, let's use it on a more logical or practical sense. You can verify that you're not the body and mind in the true sense of the word. The body operates without you, and the mind operates without you. It's almost automatic. Every action you take, for you to take an action, requires millions of interactions that you have no conscious rule over. And likewise, if you were to sit down and write down your thoughts, you would not believe that you would think a mad person was writing down the thoughts. It's scattered, it's illogical, and likewise the body as well, completely controlled by some divine force. Yes, you have ownership of it. Yes, you can move your body. Yes, you have seemingly control over it. But at the end of the day, every single action that the body takes is without your consent. So let's understand this for your benefit, so you understand what I'm talking about. So you're not the body and mind. In spiritual sense, we understand that when you do in deep meditation, when you look deep into yourself, you will find this and you will experience it. And you may see it as something called awareness. Awareness means purity of mind, so clear, so clean that your sense of being is all that is. You cannot deny your awareness. Without you being aware, there's nothing around you. You don't exist and the world doesn't exist. Yes, you can say that your mom and dad or somebody saw you sleeping, but if you don't open your eyes, the world doesn't exist to you. So that awareness makes the world to be. Okay, that awareness allows the world to be. Awareness also allows your body and mind to be. So therefore, in the strict sense of the word, you can say you are awareness. As far as experiences are concerned, you are awareness. Awareness can also be called I am. In every religious book, there's some version of I amness there or awareness there, without exception. Yeah, they may not call it that name, but it's there. So if you understand your awareness, even intellectually, by using your mind, you're still better off than not accepting it or not understanding it. If you go into an empty room, was the room empty or something else is there? The room is not empty. You were there. But because you're aware and you're present, you don't count yourself in. But without you being there, the room doesn't exist. The room doesn't exist. Again, you can use logic and you can say, well, someone says the room is there. But as far as you are concerned with your experiences, the room doesn't exist. When you go to the room, it's there, right? If you're not there, the room is not there as far as you are concerned. Okay? So let's take that one concept and let's understand it. It's very important. If we meditate on the I am feeling, right? What I mean by that, I mean if you sit down and you say to yourself, I am, and try and feel it or grasp it. It's next to impossible, but try and concentrate on the I amness with the exclusion of the mind. The more you do it, the more peace will subside in you. And now those thoughts that were putting you down or were keeping you down so you don't feel right, you're depressed, these thoughts will no longer have the grip on you that they did before. I'm not saying they won't be present. I'm saying they won't have the grip on you like they did before. So sit down, close your eyes. You can use a rosary if you have it, and say I am or I is the same. I am or I. I is higher than I am because it's literally I. It's like the heartbeat of the universe, like a better word. I is the source of everything. I, it's like the awareness, but I am is two. It says I am. This I is even higher. But you can use I am or I, the same thing. Close your eyes and meditate on it and focus on the I amness. It's a purity. There's no thought there. It doesn't know what, it has no concept attached to it. And when you're doing it, thoughts will come. And when they come, let them be. Don't fight them. Let them come by and let them look at them like clouds in the sky. That's it. Look at them as clouds in the sky and let them pass. Yes, and allow the thoughts to be. Don't fight them. When you fight them, become stronger. Asking your mind to fight the mind is impossible. It's a bit like a dog chasing its tail. It will never catch a tail. Likewise, you cannot ask your mind to chase the mind, but you can concentrate on the I amness. And the longer you do, the better. Try 5 minutes every day, then build to 10, then build to 20, then build to 30. The longer you do, the better. And when you keep on doing it, the bridge of silence in your life becomes more and more and more. So you will have moments of absolute absence of thoughts or absence of your actual awareness of body and mind. And that's when you know you're doing things correctly, okay? I also encourage you to contemplate on the idea that I'm not the body and mind concept. It's a concept. Everything that can be expressed in your thought or your mind is still a concept because the ego creates concepts. You are looking for that which is beyond that. And if you do this exercise, as I told you, your level of heaviness in you will go down. If you truly understood who you were, you're not the body and mind, how would you look at thoughts? How would you look at your fears? How would you look at your desires? You would look at them in a different light. FYI, desires and fears are thoughts. And if you didn't have desires or fears, you would have no thoughts. So in actual fact, it's a loop. Desires and fears cause thoughts, and thoughts cause desires and fears. It's one big loop. And you can never get rid of it until you understand what the thought is. A thought is nothing. It's not true. It's not real. Okay? It's literally trapping you in an illusion. Okay? When you get rid of the thought or you weaken it, the illusion goes away. The illusion meaning that it's not like what you touch is not real. It's not like what you're experiencing is not real, because it is real as far as you're concerned. Just like in a dream is real. It's just that you will not take it as seriously anymore. Therefore, the weight you're carrying, the heavy feelings you're carrying, they can go away easier because you no longer pay attention to them or give them belief or power like you used to. So I hope this helps you, and if it does, practice it and let me know how you do, because it's very, very powerful. And the more you do it, the better you become. Remember that at the end of the day, though, you're still using the mind to weaken the mind. It will come to a point where you have to let go of that too. But until then, practice this exercise. Practice 10 minutes of contemplating about the body and mind, or repeating or insisting it, and don't take any answer from the mind. Just simply repeat it and instill it or hammer it into your mind. Hammer it. Just like when you watch a TV program or you listen to music over and over again, it gets hammered into your mind. Also, hammer the thought, hammer the body and mind. Hammer it over and over again. Make an audio tape and play it over and over again. It's not as repetition, but it's you accepting your trueness. And then spend some more time on meditating on the I am or I. And if you did that, you will see changes you cannot deny. And you realize what I'm telling you is the truth. Okay? Everything becomes easier. Your healing, your health, your wealth, everything becomes easier once you let go. Letting go means forget your body and mind, forget the thoughts, everything remains, and it's blissful and it's simple and it works.